But yeah, let's just jump right into this for the tiers for our running back tier list. We have superstar, star, gets the job done, washed, and trash. And honestly, if you're anything below gets the job done, you're trash. Honestly, if you're below star, you're just not even worth rostering, in my opinion. Might as well just draft someone in the first round, second round, or not first, but draft someone early in the draft. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
let's get it
those are the
started.
tiers. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers. I think
Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones,
Aaron
Aaron Jones.
Jones, 40
Yeah,
and strip, 40 and slip. Aaron Jones.
he's a star for me, man.
I think he's a star. He's probably the
Could,
highest star. The problem with Aaron Jones is, first of all, I don't think he's ever been a bell cow in his career. And also, like,
I don't think he ever will be either.
I don't think he ever will be. That
Three,
being said, he's
yeah,
really good. I think he's really good. I don't think he's ever going to be a guy who's going to get like 30 touches a game, like a Derrick Henry, like a
yeah,
Dalvin Cook,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And also, I just don't think he's okay. I don't know. I can't explain this perfectly, but I just think he's very good at his job. I just don't know if he's truly elite, among the elite of the elites at his job.
No, I think you've hit it absolutely right. I think star is fair. He's probably the highest star. He had an incredible season last year whenever he was on the field. Next we got Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, superstar, hands down, no arguments. Correct.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Alvin Kamara also, no
Yeah, but this is
argument.
a this is a fun debate
Now
rather
this
than
is
a
a
long.
this is a debate. Do you want to put him above Dalvin Cook or not?
See, the problem with Alvin Kamara is that he's never really been a bell cow for his team. Like he always averages. Let me see what he averages. Touches per game. He averages something like what? Last season he had 187 carries. He had 270 touches. Period. Right.
Yeah.
And then you look at Dalvin Cook, 356. Dalvin Cook had 80 more touches throughout their careers. They both have played 4 years in the league. Dalvin Cook has 900. Alvin Kamara has 998 touches. Dalvin Cook has 917, but that's with injury and not really playing a lot in his rookie year, right? So overall, Dalvin Cook gets way more of a load when it comes to just, he's the bell cow back. Alvin Kamara is just extremely efficient, and he's probably the best pass catching back in the league. I'd probably take Alvin Kamara personally, just because I think Alvin Kamara is probably the slipperiest guy in the league. And to me, his contact balance, his ability to bounce off tackles is second to none, in my opinion. So I'd take him over Dalvin Cook, but it's honestly a tie.
Yeah, this is close for me. I'm gonna also lean towards Alvin Kamara, but it is close. But yeah, like you said, slipperiest player in the league. I like that word you used. Um, he runs that offense honestly in New Orleans this past year. He ran that offense. So not that Dalvin Cook didn't, but he also had Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen there, obviously. And the Saints, Alvin Kamara just killed it on both sides of the field. And he also had a couple insane games this year, Reeb. Alvin Kamara. He had some
Yeah.
insane games. And I know we're always mixing up Kamara. The commentators say Kamara. I say Kamara. I don't know which one's right. I gotta hear his pronunciation, and I'll remember it from there. I don't know. Next, we have probably one of my favorite running backs of all time, one of the greatest running backs of all time. And if he does everything he says he wants to do, he can be the greatest running back of all time, all day. Number 26, Adrian Peterson. Well, where do you want to keep him?
Um, I'd put him in the I'm only playing football because I'm like 12 million in debt tier. That's like the perfect tier for him.
So we're gonna put him in
Um,
the he has to be considered washed because, but
he's
although
washed compared
he
to
gets
where
the
he
job,
was.
he gets the job done. I think overall, but you could put him in the wash category too because he definitely does get the job done because he's still really good. He's still pretty good. He does get the job done, and he's like what, a backup running back, but he still gets the job done. That's my thing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You can go either way, in all honesty. I think
Oh,
if I'm thinking
he's
about,
leaning towards wash more than gets the job done for
I'd
me.
probably put him in washed, but
Yeah. But
Um,
he does kind of get the job. I'm looking at Washington in terms of like he was elite of the elite, and he's not there anymore. That's why I will say he's washed. Next, we got a future stud, Cam Akers.
yeah,
So
right now, I'd probably put him high, gets the job done. But in the playoffs, he really took the bull by its horns and he became the lead back for that Rams team.
that last like month of football, he's been leading that team big time. Yeah, he's very good. Gets the job done. It's a category that's also like probably slash future star. It's in that same mix. But yeah, I think gets the job done. He has very, very high potential from what I see. Next, we got my man Saquon Barkley. He didn't play. He played 1.5 games this past year. Didn't look good at all this past year when he played. Being dead honest, he did not look good at all. But that being said, he only played a game and a half. So, Arib, I'm gonna still have him in the superstar tier just because he was a superstar. And I will keep him below these two. You have no problems with that?
Yeah, I mean he's definitely more talented than them, but you got to put him below.
Yeah, I mean, he can definitely be number one, but he didn't play, and now it'll be a year and a half. So I think that's fair. Next, we got a guy that was in many rumors to leave Seattle, but decided to resign, Chris Carson.
Yeah, I mean he's star for me, and
Definitely.
he's definitely below Aaron Jones. Chris Carson for me. The thing about Chris Carson is he's also the example of why a running back shouldn't be paid because I don't think he's like really quick or really fast or really good at anything. He's just like he's not elite at anything. He's just very good at everything. And like that's what makes him a star player. But I think you could plug in like you could get anyone off of the street with some sort of athleticism and get a Chris Carson. Um,
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with that.
Nick Chubb, he's a superstar rather,
Yeah,
and
I'll
I'd
take.
probably take him above Dalvin Cook.
I would too. I'm high on. I'm high. I'm very high on Nick Chubb.
Nick
So
Chubb, again, his contact
yeah,
balance, he runs with ferocity.
you
I mean,
can't
this guy,
tackle him. You can't
you
tackle
can't
him, Arif.
tackle him. He's elusive. He has power. He has speed. This guy probably has the most like 60 set plus 70 plus yard touchdowns of any running back in the last 3-4 years. The only guy that comes even close might be even Miles Sanders or Saquon Barkley, in all honesty. Um, but yeah, I mean, he's just phenomenal at his job. Former Georgia Bulldog, and Georgia just had a ton of really good running backs.
Insane.
Um,
Clyde,
Ceh,
yeah, Clyde
I
Edwards-Helaire.
put him
There,
against the job done in all honesty because I think he kind of disappointed.
he was good.
He
The one
broke out.
game, one
Yeah,
game.
he had one really good game on his first game, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, CH is going to be a problem." And then he
Darren,
was like, he was fine. Like,
yeah,
yeah, he was good, but like he wasn't like anything, groundbreaking.
I'm honestly,
I put him
I'm
below
lo-
Cam
I'm
Akers.
gonna put him below Cam Akers too. I was gonna say that. I
And
think
he did get injured, and that definitely has something to do with his end of the
definitely.
season performance. And I think you definitely like you said, this tier, it just depends on your age. If you're like above 24, then you're definitely on the coming down of from the star tier versus like if you're under 24, it's definitely you have star potential. Um,
Next, we got my boy CMC.
best running
Uh,
back in the league, baby.
yeah, he's number one. He simply
He's
that
probably number two actually because of
he
King.
ah oh yeah, I'm saying number one right now. We'll discuss that afterwards. We'll keep it there for now. Next, we do have I believe this
DeAndre
is
Swift.
DeAndre Swift. Uh, DeAndre Swift did play well when he did get the starting job eventually over Adrian Peterson and Carrion Johnson. I'm gonna probably keep him low end star. I'm not gonna lie. He did enough for me in that rookie year from him to warrant about him to be above Cam Akers. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think the problem here was that he had to fight for his spot for forever because Matt Patricia was incompetent. And after Matt Patricia was gone, they
Then
realized,
they
you know
noticed
what?
it. Yeah,
Maybe we should feed this guy. And I think his season is really going to be remembered off of one play. I think he dropped a touchdown against Kansas City, I believe,
Correct.
and or not the
No,
Bears
the
rather. Yeah,
Bears.
like
Yeah.
week 2, week 3, dropped a touchdown pass and they lost that game, and that's what he's going to be remembered for, unfortunately. David Johnson,
Dude,
I'd
he was a
probably
guy, probably one of my favorite players to watch in their primes. He was almost reminded me of a Christian McCaffrey in that aspect that he did everything on that offense. He was
he
a
was
great
Nick
run.
Chubb before Nick Chubb.
He was a great receiver and a great running back. He almost made the thousand club, which is even more crazy. Um, but I think now my
I put him
man
and gets the job done. I don't think he's washed because I think he
three
last year
he
I was
did.
surprised, Amal. I was surprised he
He,
even like looked
Well, they
somewhat
just picked up
competent.
they just picked up Mark Ingram, so I don't know if he's probably going to be splitting carries now with the Texans. So I don't know if he's even I don't know if he's going to be good at entering into
As a
this season.
player, I think he's low end gets the job done, which is sad to say because this guy 2,118 yards in 2016. He was a baller, man. I just wish we could get that guy back. 20 touchdowns, but I don't
All
think
right,
we'll ever
I'll
will.
respect your choice here. I'll give him the gets the job done. I loved David Johnson, but in this uniform, not in any other uniform. We can move on. David Montgomery, a guy that we talked a lot of crap about early on in his career, and for some reason he just magically flipped the switch, and he became the only reason, along with Allen Robinson, to making the playoffs for the Bears. So for me, just based off the season he had last year, he has to be low end star.
Yeah, I'd probably take him. I don't know, below
You have to take
DeAndre
him over.
Swift
You have to take
or
him over
above.
Swift for now. Although I
Probably
think
because of
Swift,
production. They
yeah,
realized what they realized them all was that Mitch Trubisky sucks, and they might as well just hand the ball off. And
dude,
surprisingly, David Montgomery
he
was like,
what
you know
talk
what, I
about
can
bell
run.
cow. He was getting like 35 carries, 30 carries. Like the dude, he talk about bell cow. He literally put the team on the back. So I mean,
Yeah, and
I'm
here's a
definitely
fun stat, Amal. Last year he had 242 carries, 889 yards. Right. This year, 5 more carries, but he had over almost 200 more yards. So yeah, David Montgomery definitely improved. And you could see him. I mean, he was running faster, harder. He definitely figured out the running back position. His vision was better, all that fun stuff. Now,
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard's trash. He just got re-signed today by the Eagles. He's trash. I don't even want to put him in the wash tier. He's not in the same tier as AP. Not never. So trash.
Okay, fair enough. I
You're not.
think he's definitely still has something. I just think he's old now, and it's
Okay. He
kind of
has
sad.
something, but not enough for this. And he's not. He's not even like half of himself, in my opinion. That's why I can't. When he was on the Bears and even the beginning of his Eagles season, that was his best, I think.
And then he got hurt, and then it fell
The
apart.
rest was injury. The rest was history. So yeah. Next we got
I
King
still think
Henry.
he's a quality player. I just don't think he's ever going to get snaps anymore.
Definitely. Now
Henry's number one.
This is the debate. Henry versus McCaffrey. Henry does bring that insane impact to the game. He did not look good in the game against Baltimore. To be fair, I don't blame him because
CMC did not look good this entire year because he wasn't on the
CMC
field.
played only 2 games this year. He looked incredible in the 2 games he played this year, but he only played 2 games. So yeah, I'll
I just
take.
think Derrick Henry has a bigger impact on the game. Like when it comes to being like a pure better
I
running
think.
back,
I
Derrick
think.
Henry's better. As a
But I
pure
think
offensive weapon, CMC is probably better. But when it comes to a football player, I think when it comes for impact, like guess what? Every time
impact.
Derrick Henry gets
Impact.
over 100 yards, the Titans win. Even if CMC gets 100 yards, 100 plus yards, even
But
150
it's the
yards,
Panthers,
you
bro.
don't get a win.
He has Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback, man. Derrick Henry at least has Ryan Tannehill. You can't actually make that comparison for real. Come on now.
I just did.
Derrick Henry with Marcus Mariota went nowhere. So you can't even say that. I think I'll tell you this right now. You will put CMC over Derrick Henry with Sam Darnold at QB. You can note that down right now. I think Sam Darnold will make that big difference to where I think CMC will bring a bigger impact and a greater impact than Derrick Henry. But you know what? I'll back it since CMC only played 2 games, and Derrick Henry had over 2,000 rushing yards, and that's something that I will forever be immortalized. And it will be the last time someone will ever be getting that record in a 16-game season. So, congrats to the great Eric Dickerson for holding that record. Adrian Peterson was very close, but and so was Derrick Henry. But yeah, we can move on to Devin Singletary.
He gets the job done, and
I was gonna
but
high key.
I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna high key put him in trash, but if you want to put him in gets the job done, you can. Because I think the Bills are most likely gonna draft running back in this first round, and I don't think Devin Singletary is gonna do anything about it. And I think he's also lost his job to Zach Moss. Honestly, I think Zach
I
Moss is
don't think he
taking over.
has, bro. Zach
Dude,
Moss is. Let's look this up.
Zach Moss, Zach Moss towards the latter end of the season, he started to get more carries than Devin Singletary. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Zach Moss never even started a game. Just saying.
And like I said before, I think they're probably going to draft running back this year.
I think they're going to go really heavy in the running back by committee. Whoever they draft, I think Devin Singletary is good enough to where I don't think he's a bell cow, but I think if you give him like 10 touches a game, maybe like 8 to 10, he's going to bring some positive benefit to your team.
So where you want to
put
keep him?
I'd probably put him
You're gonna
below
keep him.
David Johnson.
Right, I'll buy that. Next is Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake was a player that used to also be really good. He even had he had a great season the year before. He didn't have the best year this past year because he also got hurt. He also split carries with Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds ended up being the better running back in my opinion for the Cardinals. Is Kenyon Drake still on the team?
Kenyon Drake is now, I believe, signed with the Las Vegas Raiders, which makes no sense because they already have Josh Jacobs. And Josh Jacobs does have some slight injury concerns. So they decided to go out and draft sign another injury-prone running back.
I'll save your time.
No, he's not trash. He's not trash.
The problem, the thing is with him, he's with Josh Jacobs, right? So it's just like,
but as a player, I take him over AP. I take him over Singletary. I probably take him over David Johnson. That's about it.
As a player, I'll take him there. Will he be getting the warranted snaps to show that?
No, but I think you can put him there because this depends how you're looking at the test. Is this list rather? Is this tier list like based off what you think you're predicting them to be in 2021, or just based off who's a better player?
I think this should be based off of. See, if you're gonna look at it that way, then we have to flip these two. So I don't know if that's the case. Then yeah, I guess we'll keep him here. We'll keep it here. All right, yeah. He is better. He's definitely better than these. He took his job, so he's definitely better than David Johnson. So I'm not going to disagree with that. But yeah, all right, we can do that. Next is Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler for me,
he's
when he's healthy, he could be a superstar.
This guy is probably the best workout warrior in the NFL.
Also has great Twitch streams when he streams as well. I'll probably keep him below Aaron Jones. He could be above him some days. Some days it's honestly close between.
His whole thing is health, but when he's on the field, he's a monster.
Yeah, like I said, when he's on the field, he can be here. He can honestly be there. He's very good. Next is
Zeke. I still put him superstar, bro. I put him lowest superstar just based off prior performance. Also, because he didn't have his quarterback. When he had his quarterback,
he was
best, playing fine.
He was the best running back in football until Dak Prescott got hurt.
Yeah, that's my thing. People say he's washed. Guess what? He had one or two really bad games where I guess against Arizona, like week 6, he couldn't hold the ball for his life. I think he got benched, and I think I ended up beating you in fantasy that week because he got benched.
He literally he straight up got benched. Like
he had like 2 fumbles, 3 fumbles. I don't even know, bro. But I think that's what his season's going to be like highlighted as. That's going to be the clip that everyone's going to show that Zeke is washed. I don't think he's washed. I still think he's a superstar.
No, I'm gonna still keep him here. If I see another bad game, he can't have any bad games this year. I'm sorry, you can't. See, come on now, come on now, come on
Fair
now.
enough.
No excuses, no excuses. Let's go. Next, we got Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram, I'm 100%. He can be in one of
Washed.
these two categories.
He's
I
bottom of washed.
Yeah, he's definitely worse than AP, and he's definitely honestly worse than Jordan. He's gone, bro. He's gone. He's long gone. Yeah, he was good, I think, in his first year with Baltimore, but yeah, he's done. Next, we got Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs he's a star running back for me. Will I keep him over?
I'd take him over Austin Eckler.
The thing is with him, he gets carries, but
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. He's not really like all that efficient, I feel
yeah,
like.
he's not an efficient runner of the ball. But neither is David Montgomery, to be fair. So
David Montgomery was more efficient.
but
And
he
if
was
we're
more
going by
efficient. Yeah,
efficiency, then we're gonna have a fun debate coming in about
exactly.
like 15 players.
Yeah,
We get to
yeah,
Miles Sanders.
yeah.
I take him over. I take him below Austin Eckler. Actually, I don't know. It's
He's over
close.
Chris Carson for me for sure. Because Chris Carson,
Yeah,
he's very inconsistent.
I
I'll,
I don't
I'll
know.
take him. I'll take him below. Yeah. Austin Eckler, when he's on the only reason Eckler is not higher on this list, he could be honestly above even him. The thing is with Eckler is he's not on the field a lot, dude. He missed like what 6 weeks, 7 weeks this past year.
Yeah.
So that's my only concern. That's literally the only concern I have with him. Everything else is honestly all pluses. But yeah, we'll keep him below Josh Jacobs. We'll keep him ahead of Josh Jacobs.
James Conner, he's trash for me. I don't think he even had that long of a peak to be
His peak was
washed.
Le'Veon Bell's holdout. That was
Yeah,
his
and
peak.
I mean, the reason I think he's trash is because just watch him on the
Oh,
football field.
he'll be above
He,
Jordan Howard, but yeah.
yeah, he's above Jordan Howard. I love the story of him. Former pick guy, had cancer, came back from all that.
Inspirational.
Inspirational story, right? He just sucks at football right now. He's not that explosive, not that fast,
He's
not
not
that
on a team
powerful.
anymore. He's not on a team right now.
Yeah, he's a free agent. I mean, he was signed somewhere, but he's gonna sign somewhere for like $3 or $4 million, which is still a lot, but still.
I wish I wish I could make that mistake too, Reeb.
Yeah, I wish. James White.
He's good, dude. When he's on, he's good. But there's the running back.
He's not even a running back. He's a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's the thing. He definitely at least gets the job done for me. You can't call him washed because I don't think he's the same player. So
I take him above Kenyon Drake. And honestly,
no, I don't know.
When it comes to reliability, you can make the argument that he's better than
reliability. You can put him over him too, but you can't. He's a rookie, so I wouldn't. You can't say that yet. Yeah, I'll put him above Kenyon. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep him below Kenyan Drake because Kenyan Drake still at least showed some type of promise when he was on the Cardinals, kinda.
Yeah.
But James White did play really well when he was there. Yeah, we'll keep him below though for now. Joe Mixon. I'm high on Joe Mixon, but he never played. He was also hurt. He had a solid month. He had a solid 6 games though, but that he was really good. Definitely at least star, obviously.
I take him above DeAndre Swift.
Health is definitely a concern. So
I'd probably take him over David Montgomery. I think you can stop it there.
Health is a concern when it comes to
his problem, Mo, is that he's been on the shitty offensive line of the Cincinnati Bengals for his entire career. That's his problem.
That is a problem. Yeah, he signed that extension, but yeah, god damn, he has to deal with that Cincinnati Bengals O-line. And that's why he's not higher on this list. And injury, like I said, that's probably another major concern there. Next is my guy as well, JT. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor was your number 1 running back entering into the NFL from the last draft class. And you seem to be right there, Reeb. Definitely got that one right. I had DeAndre Swift. Not that far off. I thought he was number 2. So We definitely got the right top 2 guys. So, but yeah,
I'd
interested to
take
see where
JT over Austin Eckler, and I'd put him below Aaron Jones.
that's where I'd keep him as well. Yeah, I think JT he's gonna be really good. He'll probably hopefully he can become superstar coming up soon. Next is a dude that had a lot of problems off the field, got his stuff together, and is now starting to become a really solid running back tandem with Nick Chubb. That's
Signed a
Kareem Hunt.
long-term deal too with Cleveland, which was
Crazy.
surprising. Kareem Hunt, I mean, he's definitely a star. I'd probably take him. I'd take him above Austin Eckler, and I'd put him below JT.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
too.
as a player,
Yeah.
this guy's phenomenal. He doesn't really
If
have the
he's if he's
crazy
on
health
his
concerns.
own team, Arib, he can be top 5.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing is he chose to be in Cleveland because he realized that's the
Yeah,
perfect fit for him,
exactly.
where he's not going to put all the wear and tear on his body. He's still getting paid, although not as much. And also, I mean he's probably going to be a winning on a winning team. Like frankly, that's what was
No, because
important for him.
honestly, the Browns are probably going to lead the league in rushing forever, dude.
Again,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna as long as those two are healthy, they're gonna keep on leading rushing.
And the thing
But
is, they have the perfect insurance policy. If one of them goes down, it's like, oh, the other one, just
it
give the
did
other
work
one
out,
more
and it did work
carries.
out. Yeah, exactly, and it worked out. Yeah, exactly. When Chubb
Nick
got
Chubb
hurt,
got hurt.
Hunt seemed to carry the load pretty damn well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep him there. Like I said, Eckler, he just needs to play, man. That's all I'm hoping for, and he could be there. But next, we got Carrion Johnson. Carrion Johnson, what a short-lived career, man. He's had.
He's trash for me,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I mean,
He was the
dude,
first Lions running back in like 6 years, and thank God he saved us from hearing this stat every single Lions game that it's been 5 years since they had a 100-yard rusher. He
dude
was the
can't
guy who
stay
saved
healthy.
us.
He can't stay
Yeah,
healthy
I mean
either.
that's his problem. He can't
That's my main thing.
10 games, 8 games. This year he played 16 games, but guess what? DeAndre Swift was here. He only started 2 games, and he was not that good. Um, yeah, it's just a sad thing. Now Rojo next, Ronald
We
Jones.
got Ronald Jones twice on here,
Yep.
so that's the
Um,
only mistake there. We can keep him there. But yeah,
I'd put Ronald Jones. See, if Ronald Jones could catch the football, I'd put him in star. But since he can't catch the football, I'm going to put him probably highest or get the job done, maybe right below Cam Akers. But
he's below Cam
he's a good
Akers.
player.
Yeah,
He's a good player.
he is a good player. He didn't his impact on the Super Bowl game.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
hurt.
hurt.
He was hurt,
Yeah.
so you can't say anything about that. His impact in the entirety of
He was a very efficient
playoff
runner.
Lenny. The next dude,
Mhm.
playoff Lenny, was the one that was really taking over for the most part, the latter half of the year. But
Yeah.
Ronald Jones was definitely. That's why Leonard Fournette was not really happy with Tampa Bay to start with, because Ronald Jones was surprisingly. We always thought Leonard Fournette was going to eventually take the job. No, Ronald Jones got injured. That's why he took the job. Well, Ronald Jones, for some reason, just kept on going, and he's looked incredible whenever he was on the field. Yeah, like you said, pass catching was an issue. So yeah, I'm okay with keeping him right below Cam Akers. And then now with Leonard Fournette, where do you want to keep him?
I'd put Leonard Fournette. Where would I put Leonard Fournette?
He's below Ronald Jones for me, though.
I'd probably, if you could tie them, I'd tie them because they're different players. I'd probably put them below Ronald Jones and above CEH.
Yeah.
I don't know. Next Le'Veon, dude, I love Le'Veon. I'm sad. It's sad we're never gonna see peak Le'Veon again. He's washed. He's probably the highest of the washed.
Nah, dude, he's even trash, dude. That dude has done nothing with the Chiefs, dude. He's
Well, I mean,
dog.
he did nothing with the Chiefs. Did
He
nothing
did
with
nothing
because
with the
this guy,
Jets. He's
this guy decided to
trash,
chase the bag, bro.
dude.
He
If
chased the bag and went to a
he
crappy team.
he'd also be top 5 if he didn't hold out. He'd be top 5 probably right now. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know how long that running back careers would have lasted. So he may not have been. But dude, oh my gosh, talk about fumbling. Oh god, damn, fumbling the bag. Marlon Mack.
You can rank him wherever you want, as seeing as he's your Colts guy.
He got injured last year, So that's why I'm also kind of uncertain where to keep him. He'll probably be the lowest of gets the job done for me.
And
He
he's a
can't be
free agent
trash.
this year, Malkert, right?
And he re-signed with the Colts. Yeah,
Okay, he resigned. Cool.
yeah. He's gonna be the lowest here. I can't put him over any of these guys because he didn't play last year. So yeah.
Matt Bruda is trash for me. Like he's probably in all reality like the lowest of get the jobs done, but he's trash just because he's also injured like all the time.
You want to keep him
I'd put him.
above Jordan? Dude, wait, they were on the same team,
Yeah,
right?
they were.
Yeah.
I'd put him above Carrion probably, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you?
I would.
All right, I'll back that. All right, fine. Melvin Gordon's next. Melvin
Fun
Gordon's another
fact
player.
about Melvin Gordon. I don't know. You probably know this, Amal, but how many touchdowns did Melvin Gordon score his rookie year?
0, right?
0. And that
Yeah.
includes rushing and receiving.
Yeah, he didn't get any rookie. He didn't get
Yeah,
any.
and that was the
touchdowns.
big
Yeah.
problem with him his rookie year. He didn't score.
Yeah.
Now this year he scored 10 total touchdowns, and he scored 57 since his rookie year. So shout out to
I like the environment change here from going to the Chargers to the Broncos. The Broncos do have something special going there. Hopefully they figure out the quarterback situation, solidify that. Melvin Gordon, he
He's
used to be a
probably in the
star.
Chris Carson area for me. Like he's in that area. I still think he's a star. I just think the problem with Chris Carson,
though.
he's splitting carries. They're seeing less of him. You're seeing less of Melvin Gordon. I don't know. As a player, he's probably still like low end star.
No, as a player, yeah, he's probably lowest.
That being said, I also didn't watch that many Broncos games this year. So like,
but when Melvin Gordon was like on the Chargers, he was like here. He was better than Austin Eckler, So, or at least on his level. Now we're
yeah, I mean, you can put him.
That's the only way I'm looking at it, right? Like,
is he a better player than Austin Eckler, including injuries? Including injuries, yes. Not including injuries, probably no. He's somewhere in that area. I'd probably put him below Josh Jacobs and around Chris Carson.
Yeah, we'll keep him above Chris Carson for now. Yeah. Next is your guy. I'll leave this up to you.
Okay. I'm high on Miles Sanders, extremely high.
I know you are.
I'd take him over Austin Eckler.
Am I that high on him too? I'll take him above Josh Jacobs for sure. I take him above.
And my thing with him is that he's a better receiving back than Josh Jacobs.
I said he's better. He's definitely better than Josh Jacobs.
Better than Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
as a runner.
I just don't know.
His only problem is that Doug Peterson didn't know how to feed him the ball.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's better than Austin Eckler. That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna probably say he's below Austin Eckler. It's close.
It's somewhere in that ballpark.
No, but the thing is, Miles Sanders, his yards per carry is nuts, dude. His yards per carry is talk about efficiency. That man's efficiency is nuts. So if you're gonna talk about efficiency, he's here. So but he's on the Eagles, Unfortunately that hurts you. If he was on any other team, he'd be here. So but yeah. Next is Raheem Monster. He didn't play a lot this past year either, so that's
when he
another
plays
struggle.
Though he's electric. So I'd probably put him like the lowest of the star in all honesty, because when he plays, bro, it's phenomenal. Because he's just so fast and quick, and he's decisive. And the thing is, he doesn't even have to be that decisive because it's a zone running scheme. So it's less of like, I feel like it's way less of like picking your holes and having great ball vision. It's just, you know what, you're fast. We're gonna give you the ball. Go to the edge and outrun everybody. And he does it well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Phillip Lindsay, what a sad career.
Oh, god damn. He still had a great career for where he was. I think he was 7th round
his
pick.
career isn't over. He's gonna be good next year too.
Yeah,
definitely. It's just that he had to start splitting carries, and
He'll get I think he's at least. If I'm gonna put Marlon Mack and get the job done, he has to be at least get the job done for sure.
He's probably more. I'd probably put him lowest of the star, to be honest.
No.
Or he's.
He
Would I
can't.
take him
He
above
can't.
Rojo?
You can't. I wouldn't even take him over Fournette.
I take him above Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, I can't take him over any of these dudes. I don't think I can take him over Kenyan Drake because Kenyan Drake at least has shown that he is that dude. You know, Phillip Lindsay.
And Phillip Lindsay was that dude. 2018, 1,200 scrimmage yards. 2019, 1,200
scrimmage yards. Kenyan Drake actually got rushing yards. That's the way I look at it.
Well, I mean, so did he. He had 2 1,000-yard seasons, and then Melvin Gordon came along and stole his thunder.
All right, fine. I'll back it. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Tariq Cohen, dude,
is he even relevant anymore? Like,
nah, he's a Pro Bowler, so he can be a
Pro Bowl
star.
returner.
Yeah. Pro Bowl flex option.
He's not even a flex, bro. He has no yards. Like, yeah. I mean, he didn't even play
that Jordan Howard Tariq Cohen combo was special in Chicago, and I think that's what I missed out on Tariq Cohen. He's probably the lowest of the. He's worse than Jordan Howard. So yeah.
Todd Gurley, oh my, washed and probably highest washed. Just because he is.
I think he's the definition of washed. I think he's the pure definition of washed. Le'Veon Bell was there too, but this dude is on another level. Yeah, he's actually the definition of washed. He's the definition of missed opportunity. That's what I'd say Le'Veon Bell is. But Todd Gurley washed completely. Alexander Madison, this is an interesting one.
He gets the job done, and he honestly, whenever he runs the ball more, he looks really good. Like
he looks honestly just like Calvin Cook.
He plays just and he has the hair too, bro. Like I literally can't tell who's him.
Yeah.
I put him and gets the job done, probably above David Johnson, Devin.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I wouldn't put him over James White. James White's too reliable. That's why. And he's a backup at the end of the day. Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson's actually pretty good. He's actually good. He's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna say he's trash. I'm not gonna say he's definitely at least gets the job done.
He gets the job done as a receiving back. His only problem his entire career has been actually not really his
only problem is his name's Duke Johnson, and he's with David Johnson. That's the only problem right now.
I think he got cut too. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. Yeah, he's a free agent right now.
He can be the lowest though of that.
He's probably trash, to be honest.
We're gonna disrespect Duke Johnson like that. He's the DJ though. He's also a DJ.
He's the DJ that almost got someone trading for him in our fantasy league.
That is true. That's a funny story. Yeah, that definitely happened. All right. Yeah, I'll take him above Tariq Cohen. Why not? Yeah, we'll put him there. All right. This looks like a pretty good list, man.
Yeah.
If players seem to pan out, this list could hopefully evolve and have players move up. Like Austin Eckler could move up. JT, Miles Sanders can finally move into the superstar tier. I know that's something you're hopeful for. And hopefully we can see new guys like Javonte Williams, Travis Etienne, Chuba Hubbard.
That's a name. Chuba Hubbard.
Najee Harris, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of good running backs in this upcoming class. So yeah, definitely lots to talk about. And when it comes to that, and we're going to be giving our positional rankings probably in the next podcast. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, that is it from me and Amal. Thanks for listening to this podcast and this episode 66. Add in 600 more, and we have the devil's number, but who knows if we'll ever reach that. Anyway, that is it from me and Amal. Thanks for listening. Peace out and bye.